Hi everybody, this is Carrie from Finding Value. Today we have an exciting video and quick declutter. We are doing the 30 bags in 30 days challenge to try to really accumulate all of those things out of our house that we don't want before we have a garage sale this summer. So I am excited to get those last minute items out of my home. I'm also excited to get enough to have a garage sale that I think could be kind of successful. This video is also a part of the Mega Motivation collaboration, where there are a bunch of wonderful YouTubers that will have videos about decluttering and organizing souvenirs and those sentimental items that we collect. So any collectibles that you might be concerned about organizing and how do you even decide what to declutter, these videos will be super helpful to you. So check down in the description box below for that playlist. I was trying to figure out what I could declutter today to fill up my bag for this day's declutter, and I know that it should have the collector or souvenir theme. We don't really get souvenirs very much. I was trying to think of what things I collect. The only thing that I actually count as a collection is a sticker collection. That might be a little bit odd for an adult, I'm not sure, but I started my sticker collection when I was a kid. Really got into it and inherited 2 books of sticker collections from my aunt when she realized how much I loved them. So those are all in addition to the stickers that I collected over the years, and it's just kind of a fun habit to pick up some stickers and organize them in a book. So every once in a while I will do that now as an adult, and I've kept them thinking that as my kids get older they may want the collection, maybe they won't. That's okay too. I still like it. I thought I would sneak in a few pictures of the stickers that I have. Definitely these scratch and sniff stickers are old school. Comment below if any of you remember those. Do they still make those? I haven't seen any modern ones lately. What else do I have in here that I might want to show you? Oh, lots of unicorn stickers over the years. I'm going to show you some of those retro stickers. Oh yeah, we have some Ghostbuster stickers here. And Lisa Frank stickers. Anybody have those over the years? I try not to get too excessive with it. I have 4 books. So, you know, 1 book per decade. No big deal. The other thing that I was thinking I would show you is a couple of the collections that my kids have and how we keep it organized for them so that they can have some collections of things that they love. And lastly, I think I have thought of something that I definitely collect. It might not be considered a collection to most people, but when I think about how many of this item I have, yeah, it must be my collection. So I'll show you that near the end. I've shown this drawer in a previous video where I decluttered some of my daughter's toys and made room for her beloved collection. So I will show you the drawer that we keep her LOL toys and her erasers in. Those are some of her top collections right now. She really loves these tiny little things, which I guess is kind of nice for organizing because they don't take up a ton of space. But we decluttered her dresser and made room for her collections. So instead of keeping clothes in here, we decluttered enough clothes that we made room for some toys. Easy access for her. Thankfully, she doesn't really take them out and dump them all, typically. So we have some LOL toys here and some erasers here. And she just loves to take them out and kind of play around with them, stack them, organize them by colors, whatever. And then we stick them back in the drawer, can close it up. I really like storage that can be put away. For my older daughter who loves Legos, we have limited the Lego space to this table to play on, where she can fit as many displays and collections that she has built as she wants. And then we also have a drawer over here where she has organized all of the different types of Legos she has that she still can build with. I just want to validate that it can be really tricky to declutter kids' toys. I do try to help my kids be a part of this process. I know sometimes it's just easier to do it without them, and I totally get that too. I just want to validate that it is a hard process because it's somebody else's emotions, and they're usually not old enough to understand why we don't feel comfortable with the clutter. So I think that I have actually gotten some pretty negative comments about this on my channel, and I just really want to explain that I'm not getting rid of favorites, right? You saw how many erasers I had in that drawer that I allowed my daughter to keep. It's really getting rid of and encouraging them to pass on the things that they no longer use, that are getting in the way of their beloved items. So that is what I encourage you to help your kids understand. It takes effort. It takes time, and it takes discussions, and it sometimes takes some crying, and but lessons learned are really important. So keep trying to teach your kids what's important and what is not that important, and how when we're giving these things away to people, it can help them. Even being able to buy things at a thrift store rather than full price at a department store can help a family out. So things like that kids can learn is important. Okay, the item that I literally have hundreds of probably, and I actually bought some more at a garage sale today, is paint. I'm an artist. I love to paint, and I really love to paint with my children too. So we have lots of different kinds of paint, lots of different colors, and I try to contain them all to this drawer right here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all the paint that I just bought in here. I did buy that because I know some of these are starting to dry up. So I'm going to take out the ones that are not working for us anymore, get rid of those, and just try to keep enough paint in here that actually fits well, not overstuffed. I really don't want that, so wish me luck. I hope that can happen. Let's try to make it work. And I'm going to put those old paints in that bag, try to fill up the bag. If we don't fill it up with paints, we're going to have to go somewhere else and fill up the bag. So let's see which paints are not working for us anymore. So I can't really believe it, but I got all of my brand new paints. I believe there were 14 new paints, and I took out a bunch of other paints and they all fit. So I'm happy with that. I have all my pinks and reds and a couple oranges here, mostly yellows and peaches here, blues, greens, and a few purples and browns. That's a lot of brown. Maybe I could get rid of some brown. I think I will. And over here we have some white. Actually, is this white? No, these are brown. We have some white. We have some metallics and sparkles. So, and there's a few blacks way in the back here I forgot to mention. And then we have just watercolor paints over here with a few water cups. And that's my paint collection. I like that it all fits in one drawer. Happy about that. Moving on to the bag. Because we're decluttering kind of small things, I'm going to count that as like a half a bag. So I need to look around and find what else I can put in this bag for day number 2 of my 30 bag in 30 days declutter. I decided because painting is my collection and my hobby that I would just continue to go through some more paint things and art things, and I found more paint. I had a bin that I was bringing upstairs, and taking back down whenever I wanted to paint with my daughter. So I took out a few more paints that are getting kind of old or colors I don't use very often, and I'll add those to the bag. I also broke out this little scratch art kit with my daughter the other day, and it's just a very big box for what we actually need. I think I'm just going to paper clip these together. There's some stencils and then kind of larger pieces of scratch art paper and a couple sticks. That's all we really need to keep. And when the papers are gone, probably get rid of the stencils too. So that won't take very much room, and we can recycle this whole box. Let's see if I think that fills up the bag yet. We're getting a lot closer, aren't we? Some of these paints are good enough. I think I will put them in our garage sale, and I'll go through and take out the ones that are really too old to sell. Yep, it's getting pretty heavy actually. I think we're counting that as one whole bag for day 2 of the 30 bags in 30 days challenge. I hope you join me. I'm going to be posting this every single day for 30 days. It's a lot of work, and I really hope that you take advantage of it, because the decluttering is actually kind of the fun, easy part, and it will definitely benefit your life. The editing and videoing, that's what makes it take a lot longer. So you can do it. If you would like to follow the 30 bags and 30-day challenge, then please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And also don't forget to look in the description box below for the Mega Motivation playlist. You will enjoy it, I promise.